crafty friends. I'm so excited to share this album with you. This is an album I would have never, ever thought of creating, but I was asked by a client who wanted a custom album to make her something. There were a lot of words thrown around as to what this album would be called, but I think it ended up Girly Grunge. And you guys know me, I am not girly grunge. But once she sent me a selection of about 10 different paper choices, and this was a paper collection from an Etsy store. This was the collection I gravitated to and ultimately ended up using. And she was like, pick any one you want and just surprise me. So this is the collection. And for those of you who are going to ask me, I'm going to tell you it's called Origins Digital Curio. Okay? All right, I will try to link it in the description box down below. This album, I want to tell you guys, I weighed it last night, and it weighed 5 pounds. It is huge. It's 8 by 10, and, well, it's actually 8 1/4 by 10 1/4. This is how it looks. It's a little bit bulky on this end, but still just I'm so pleased with it. I find that when I'm pushed outside my limits, I tend to do my best work. So anyway, this album is also a design team project for Craft Fantastic. I used a ton of their goodies. Another reason why it's such a heavy album. So with that said, Craft Fantastic will be linked in the description box below, and I'm going to share with you how you can use all their beautiful metals and glass pieces on your projects. This right here, as you guys probably already know, is a Graphic 45 metal door handle or doorknob, and this I picked up at Tuesday morning quite some time ago, and it's been in my stash for a long time. This frame right here is 7 Gypsies. I also picked that up at Tuesday morning, and I've had it in my stash for a long time. And when I purchased it, I knew I wanted this to go on a mini album cover. I was going to do it on an 8 by 8 mini album cover, but with the doorknob, it worked perfectly here. So I just cut different papers from the actual collection and put them in each different window pane. And then I put my metal corner pieces, which I love. Those were just from my stash. I had this little piece in my stash as well. This frame is, I think, a Prima, and I spray painted it. And the reason I spray painted it was because I wanted it to look shiny, and it is, because I knew I wanted to put this image from the collection in it, and I glossy accented that so that behind all of this is a flat, and then here the glossy one pops in the center. So I had these flowers, metal flowers, in my stash. So what I did was, this little frame here is a Craft Fantastic. The center is a frame, and this center is a frame, and this center is a frame, and this center is a frame. So I layered that on top of my metal flower, and I used E6000, and then I picked different pretty elements in the paper collection, and I used my Craft Fantastic glaze and glue that you can get at Craft Fantastic, and I adhered my glass piece to my image and then into the setting. So that is the front. And they have so many different beautiful settings. And they all come with a little loop that you can make into a necklace or a bracelet or an earring. And I just take my my little pliers, and I just break that right off. And that's how, you know, you don't see the loop on there. So on my binding, I used this black lace. I doubled it up, and I used this beautiful Craft Fantastic key. You can see that it has the little hearts as the little opener part. And I just layered a metal piece behind it. And I put the key here because of the little lock. I really love that. And then the back is very simple. All right, let's get into this monster. All right, these are my first 2 pages, and I just love it. Okay, so here I created a little doorknob. I had this metal, like little knob piece, and I just layered it on this metal piece here. Isn't the paper gorgeous? So you open it up, and there's room for a photo here, and I'm going to have to move the album. So this opens up. So room for lots and lots of photos. Because you could put 2 4x6 here, or you could put a 5x7 and you're still going to have paper. Even the 4x6, you're still going to have paper that shows. And the paper is definitely Girly Grunge. So let's count. Let me grab a piece of paper. And let's count how many photos, because I was curious. And I'm going to I'm going to go 2 to a page here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I did that wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. 17. All right. Then back behind, we have this pull out. And here, I was thinking a white gel pen for journaling. I love it. And then on the back, you know, could be another photo. So we'll say 1 more. So we'll go 18 on that page. So this page is a just a side pull-out pocket. And what I'll have to tell you, when I have a page over here that's this bulky, because this takes up quite a bit of room, I have to have a page opposite that is more flat. So this is a side pocket page, and I've got 3 different pockets. These are the pull-out mats, and I did not put anything on the back. This album started to get so bulky because I use 110-pound cardstock for all my mats and everything. So, oh, and let me share with you also, I get the glue strings off. These metal flowers I had in my stash, and these are little Craft Fantastic glass pieces. And like I said, I just used my Craft Fantastic glaze and glue, put them on the paper, and then just cut around them, and that's what I ended up with. Aren't they pretty? So I also have another metal piece right there, and that's also from the, everything's from the paper collection. And I had that metal piece in the background, and then the one in the setting is in, that is a Craft Fantastic metal piece. And I see that I have a glue string on there too. I added a little bit of bling right here, and then I have these 2 pullouts, and then we've got this gorgeous paper. So these are 5.5 by 7.5. So a 5 by 7 will fit really nicely on there, and it'll slide underneath the flower. So on the back, same thing. So I'm going to count these as 2, 4, and 8. All right. These are our next 2 pages. And I'm going to kind of separate this one out. I also had this flower in the background, and this center is one of the charm settings, and I put that flower from the collection in there. So pretty. I added some metal pieces here, just some different little trims, and then this flips up, so you have room for a photo here, here. So that's 2, 3. Oh, you can't see that paper. Look at that paper. Oh. Okay, so this will be 4, 5, 6, 7. You could do 8, 9, 10, and then you're journaling there. So, oh, I just had the most fun. So I'm going to put 10 down for that page. All right. Then we're going to get into this page. Now let me show you this one up close. That is a beautiful metal piece I have had for several years, and it was gifted to me by Tracy at Stay True to God. I believe it's staytruetogod.com, and I added this bling, but I have been hoarding this, and this is what I did with it. So let me just pull this out real quick. This is just a simple photo mat. This is one of the glass pieces from Craft Fantastic, and I just layered it on this metal piece to make it into a pull-out photo mat. And that tucks back there. So let me open this, and this is a functional closure. So it opens like that, and then it comes down, and there's 2 pull-outs there. And I did not back them with the black cardstock. Like I said, this album started getting so bulky, I had to cut back on a little bit of that. So, so this is like a little pocket page, so no photos would go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 photos in this. Well, 10, 11 if you're going to count the pull-out, and we have to count the pull-out. So I'm going to write down 11, and let's flip to the next page. All right, again, we have a simple pocket page. I used this great eyelash trim. I thought it looked very grungy. And then this metal piece I had in my stash, this background piece, but this teardrop is a Craft Fantastic charm setting. Again, I broke the loop off here, and I just layered my glass piece, used the glaze and glue, and then I E6000 onto the metal piece. So here we have 2. These could be journaling cards, this could be photo mats, whichever. Again, I have just layered the glass onto some pretty section of paper from the collection, and then adhered it onto those metal pulls. So photos can go on the back, journaling on the front. So that would be 2. I think I'm going to sneeze, guys. Okay, this is a photo mat, a booklet. And all this paper is from the collection. So I don't think you'd want to cover this up, but I'm going to count this as 1, because you could put a photo here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 5, 6 on the back of those. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Really, really proud of this next page. It's simple, but it's so cool. So, you know, I just layered some trims. I have my corner pieces, and I have these great lion head pulls, and they're magnetized. And when you open it up, it just flips out. So you've got two, we got 4, and 4 is 8. And 4 more is 12. And 16. So 16 photos on that page. All right, now we have a really simple page here, but you know, she can cut the photo to fit down in these frames. Really, really going to be pretty. Like I said, very simple, but I needed a page that was pretty flat, and this is the route I decided to go. These wood frames, I'm not sure if I picked those up at Michael's or not, but when I enhanced them with the metal corners, oh, I think they just came out gorgeous. And of course, the paper behind is beautiful. Okay. Then, this page is going to be kind of hard to show. Let me pull out the 2 pullouts in the back, and more Craft Fantastic. This is the setting, and then the glass piece. The metal piece in the background is something from my stash. So I'm going to say 2 photos in the back. Now this is really unique. This is obviously a black applique. I have a heart, and I picked a purple piece of the paper for the heart setting. So a purple heart, get it? All right, so I have these beautiful drawer pulls that I used, and it opens like this and then down like this. Now I'm going to have to pick the book up and show you that I created an accordion fold pocket. And each one of these is just a plain pull out for photos and journaling. Okay, so it's really simple. I didn't want to put paper on them because I knew this pocket needed to still close, and it is magnetized, so even if it gets a little bit bulky, it will still close. So our last 2 pages, and we're getting long here. This page opens. Again, I needed a flatter page because I have a bulky page here. So again, I used one of my metal pieces in my stash, one of the charm settings, broke the loop off. I had this metal piece in my stash, and corner pieces, gorgeous paper. This opens like this. So, oh my goodness, we did not count how many photos on that other page. So we got 1, 2, and then this opens like this. I would imagine journaling here. So 3 more journaling. A pull out. 4, 5, maybe 1 on the back. 6. So that one's intricate but simple. And let me go back to this page real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can get 20 photos on that page. All right. Then our last page is this acetate pocket, and I save all of my, what do you call it, packaging when it comes with a, you know, a popped up acetate like that. so that I can use it for this type of thing. It's not my idea. Totally scrap lifted it. But I created this photo booklet. And this is something she could take on the go if she wanted to. I layered this great key, which I had in my stash, on top of that metal piece. That opens with another metal piece, and it is magnetized. So technically you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 photos. And that closes up. Slides back into that pocket. And then I'm going to close the book back up and let you look at it while I calculate how many photos we can put in this book. I hope you enjoyed it. I so enjoyed it. I had a hard time getting started. All right, people. This is the magic number. 111 photos. Now, some of those, you know, she may want to journal on instead, but we could easily say 100. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you will check out Craft Fantastic. I will try to remember to link the paper collection as well. I hope you really enjoyed it as much as I do, and I hope my buyer loves it, because if she doesn't, I'm sure somebody will. All right. Happy scrappy days, guys. Bye.